to the new moon reading, February 1st, 2022. This is the YouTube thing that we do here. I'm going to get into more details since I'm already using so many cards with the Mystic Mondays deck, which is a very lovely deck. I love her so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm going to also be consulting the Mood deck by Natalie Meraki. She's great. She's lovely. She's hilarious. She's everything you could ever ask for in a tarot deck. Okay. Yeah. So, let's get into this reading a little bit more. So, I made up a 9-card spread. I just really needed to have a layout that would fit on this table, so I just did a simple 3x3 kind of deal. Okay, it's not. That's as much thought as went into that. Okay, I made this spread up, the questions on the spot, just for you guys. Okay, how we're doing. I feel like we're getting very clear on what it is that we want and what our goals are. We're ready to say what we need to say, to speak our mind, but we're not doing so impulsively. We're not like rushing in too fast, which usually that's the kind of energy that's associated with the Knight of Swords. But in this one, it's like he's standing still and he's taking more time to really reflect, to really feel into this truth that he's about to swing at somebody, you know? Like, don't draw your blade unless you're prepared to do battle, you know, kind of deal. So we're really looking closely at things and watching what we say. I think I said that in my reading yesterday too. And it's so funny too because this new moon is in Aquarius, so that's the air energy coming out here again. Here we go, 4 of Swords. This is the vibe of the new moon here. It's all about the healing our thought patterns, changing our mindset, healing from past pains, resting with our truth, aligning ourselves with the highest energies possible so that whatever falls away, we know was false and not meant for us. What are we clearing? Queen of Cups. Now, this could be relationships or a relationship with somebody who is a kind of, you know, very emotional situation. We're clearing a lot of heart energy stuff. This has come up in my readings today a lot too, also. But where, you know, sometimes we're having to let go and it can be difficult, you know, even in a situation where people are negative, it can be very difficult to clear, and it can be even more difficult sometimes in a situation where like there's a lot of feelings in between people, and you have to kind of clear that. Even if those are positive feelings, it's like, well, I want it to be clear so that way we can be in alignment with what the truth is. So we're clearing heart energy, we're clearing energy from past relationships or current relationships. You know, we're clearing, maybe we're clearing trauma from manipulation, emotional abuse, maybe we're clearing alcohol dependency or some sort of things like that. Maybe we're clearing negative self-image, or maybe we're finally coming into a clearer view of who we really are. So we're clearing these self-constructions that are not necessarily accurate to what we've been putting out in the world, whether we think higher or lower of ourselves, for better or for worse. And it's always for the better when you're getting into the truth, man. Okay? I like this too. I'm noticing that the top is all blue. The bottom here starts off, and then the middle here starts off very red. And then it has the red and blue thing happening. And then down here it starts, the balance shifts and stuff. So there's just like a shifting in the energies here from like kind of more somber, kind of more dark and reflective to getting into more light energy, more passionate, more fun, more, things that are more connected to joyfulness and love and whatnot. Blue is always is connected to the intuition, and so is purple and green and stuff, and is with the heart chakra and stuff. But sometimes you get the blues. You get you don't get the pinks. If you get the pinks, it's probably something great has happened. Probably. I don't know what it is, but it's if you have a dirty mind like me, like, all right, you're doing pretty good, I guess. Like, or if you bought a car and stuff, somebody could talk about pink slips or whatever, so it could be pretty good. I don't know. So the energies are shifting. What are we receiving? More balance, alignment. We're receiving gifts, donations. We're receiving like just a lot of good stuff. I feel like this is a positive relationship with the self, where we're honoring our truth, where we're honoring our energy, and we're not, being careless with who we share our gifts with, either the gift of our time, the gift of our energy, the gift of our affections, or material gifts. We're not like being too careless. We're being more careful. We're being more mindful. We're staying in the present. We're receiving more presence of mind, of body and spirit. We're receiving greater ability to fulfill our obligations. So we're not going to be spreading ourselves too thin. I like that she's yellow. That reminds me of like solar plexus energy, and it's also connected to the intellect and stuff. So like I said, presence of mind. We're receiving, we've gathered through this clearing process, we're receiving more data on like our capacities and where we're expanding, and so we're more empowered with that knowledge. And then I like that these orbs too, I'm just going to say that they're kind of reflective, and so it's kind of like we can put our energy towards things that are going to reflect it back to us more in a positive way, or in a way that we would like. How to make the most of this energy. Just be ready for it. Just go with it. Flow with it. Very strong energy here with this Wheel of Fortune. Just be ready. Just go. How to make the most of this energy. Just let it do its thing. Let yourself be a conduit. Let yourself be this. You don't have to be on the wheel or under the wheel. You are the wheel, baby. Be one with the wheel. You are the wheel. Be the wheel. Okay? The universe is spinning itself through you. obstacles, blocks, challenges. Five of Cups. So the balancing of these energies, like I was saying, the reds and the blues, the A's and B's, the ones and zeros. A sunrise or a sunset. An ending is a beginning. We can release the grief. Okay. Obstacles, blocks, and challenges. Disappointment, feeling like a disappointment. Feeling a sense of disappointment for things that didn't work out as planned or as you had hoped or envisioned. You know, let go of that. It's an obstacle. It's weighing you down, baby. Okay. Helpful gifts. Two of Pentacles. I love this one because, you know, it's got the infinity symbol in it. It shows the continuance of life from one stage to the next. But this too represents choices, gifts. You've been given the ability to choose. You have the freedom to choose. I'm going to draw clarifiers on that one, probably. Advice. I feel this is acceptance. You know, because the advice is to take your gifts. Open up to that new beginning. Seize the day. Start now. It's here already. It's ready for you. Take a bite. The outcome. Nine of Cups. Heart opening. Expansion. Wishes fulfilled. Wishes granted. You know, you're exploding with love and joy. The Five of Wands energy underneath the deck is like we're in conflict with ourselves. We're figuring out how to cooperate with each other, with these energies that kind of throw us into a sense of disarray. Learning to be in harmony. Things are changing. The way that we're doing things is changing. The way that we're carrying ourselves is changing. Fives represent the change, you know. Wands for action and passion and creativity. Maybe, yeah, things are just changing. Gifts I want to draw on this Two of Pentacles. I can use this deck for that. Devil of Wands is the flyer. The Devil card I just saw. So I think that the gift is like this sense that we might be stuck. But it's like, if we're being held back, it's for a reason, you know? That was pointless. Two of Pentacles. One more for the Two of Pentacles. The Sun. Again with this balancing, blissful kind of energy. Three of Wands. Stability. And again, the Devil card. Okay? So the gift might feel like a curse. That's why we're being held back, kind of. Is so that we can see the patterns. Okay? So you're being shown every single time what your patterns are. That's the gift. Is this illumination of those patterns and stuff. We see the staircase here. We see the staircase here at the Hierophant. That's your wisdom, your inner vision. And we see this kind of, the Sun here with the meditation stance. And the Three of Wands is all about receiving your gifts, you know, your desires, your manifestations coming in. So you've been manifesting this. You should have, there it is also, appreciation. Get some appreciation into your life for your patterns being shown to you. Weakness is exposed, just popped into my head. Okay? Alright. Okay, now I'm going to use the mood deck. I want to get deeper into all of these. Since I was just clarifying that one real quick. I used the Monday deck. Okay, now let's go to the mood deck. Let's get some more infos on the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. How we're doing. I'd say we're doing pretty alright. We're doing pretty good. Judgment's been showing up quite a bit yesterday and today. Your ancestors are watching you. The angels, your guides, all of that good stuff. You have an audience. How we're doing. It's also up to interpretation, you know, from like your own self. How do you feel like you're doing? How are you looking at your situation right now? Underneath, we are, you know, from the top of the deck, we've got 10 of Pentacles, which is pretty funny in this case. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. We're doing really good, guys. You're doing really, really good. Like I said, taking more time before you're saying things. Being more honest with our feelings. More forthcoming. Taking care of ourselves. Closing out cycles. Four of Swords. New moon vibe. Vibe check on the new moon. Because we're closing out a cycle here. Respect my authority, the Emperor. Page of Swords. And there's that little stucky energy again. Okay, so Emperor being about like order, patriarchy. No, I'm kidding. But like, he's a paternal figure. It's a masculine energy. We're really stepping into our power, our own personal authority and stuff. And then other people, I think it might put them on edge, you know. And then we're also feeling maybe kind of new at this and stuff. Like we're coming in with this, we've got this power behind us. And then feeling like this with it. Like, am I even big enough to hold this sword? Like, and it's taken, and we should give ourselves some patience. I feel like we need to have patience with ourselves while we're adjusting. That's the new moon vibe. That's the Four of Swords energy. To be patient with ourselves while we're acclimating to these amplified energies. What are we clearing? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, what are we clearing? Two more. One, two for the Queen of Cups. What are we clearing? King of Wands. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And Queen of Cups again, clarifying herself. So I feel like, yeah, like I said, things that are not, we're clearing things. I think we're clearing out a past energy where people are, where we may have been feeling kind of left out in the cold. Past energies of not having what we need, of difficulties that we've been through. We're kind of shaking that off, you know. We're ready to take action. So these other energies are going to be holding us back. I say action because of the King of Wands here. We're going from a more materialist-based 3D kind of way of doing things to a more heart-based way of doing things. So that's why we're needing to do this reflection and this clearing and this healing stuff, because we're going to be using our heart more to make wise decisions for ourselves and on our journeys. Empress follows right after. Six of Pentacles. What are we receiving? What are we receiving? So I was talking about it being more balanced, right? So this Knight of Swords is like the opposite of the Mystic Monday's Knight of Swords. The other guy's more calm, cool, collected. This guy's like just charging in. I feel like I was saying too about not kind of not being careless with our energy flow. We're kind of reining that in. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. Five of Wands. So this change, we're receiving all this change, opportunities to cooperate with others. What I like about this card is this speech bubble here. It says, all right, pussies, quit your fuckabouts with those dick sticks and focus your googly eyes. And what I like to think it's talking about is like, you know, if each of these figures was focused on their wand and what they're supposed to do, they wouldn't be in this tangled up mess. They would be fine and in cooperation. They would be able to do whatever they needed to do, you know. Instead, they're all worried about what so-and-so and everybody else is doing. And so they're getting all caught up and they're not able to focus. Okay? So you're being given focus. The ability to focus. And rest easy. You're receiving the ability to receive. Oh! And it feels good, baby. With an open heart, with focusing on what you're supposed to be doing, on being in balance with yourself, you're receiving the ability to receive. You're receiving abundance and awesomeness. How to make the most of this energy. The Wheel of Fortune. that's underneath this Wheel of Fortune energy here. Transformation. Yes, like I said, be the wheel. The wheel is change. Death card is rebirth. Transformation. The moon. Being open to the mystery of things. Not letting fear take you for a ride. You are the ride. 8 of Pentacles. Keep putting love into whatever it is that you're doing. Keep putting the love into your work. Don't stop speaking up for yourself. Get excited. Let's go get that dick. Be tenacious. Be in the flow. Be open to the mysteries. Okay? 3131. That's 2 emperors. 2 empresses. 2 magicians. Strength or justice, depending on which deck you're looking at. 8th house. Death card. And what's the next card? The Wheel of Fortune. You are the you are the wheel. How to make the most of this energy? Be open to the mystery. Carry out your tasks with love. And be ready. Obstacles and challenges. 5 of Cups. Let's look at this 5 of Cups. One more. Transmuting. The obstacles and challenges is changing the sadness into something else. So there may be a relationship with somebody who is that you have a lot of feelings with, or has a lot of feelings with you. A sense of a missed opportunity, I feel like. So if you have grief and disappointment over a relationship that's not working out the way that you were hoping or expecting, that's okay. Like, give yourself time to feel the feelings, you know, because time is an illusion. Give yourself all the time that you need. Okay, this moon energy, this new moon energy is helping you clear out these feelings. Okay? Holding on to it too tightly is going to be a block to you further down the road. Be easy with yourself. Angels are here, guiding you through this time. I feel like I already got the helpful gifts situation for the Two of Pentacles. We looked into that. The gifts have been kind of in this stuck. The gift that you've received is that your patterns have been being exposed to you. Advice, the Ace of Pentacles. One more. Earth energy again with the Hermit. Retreat yourself for your advice. More Earth energy. Hierophant. The Hierophant emerging twice. Taurus energy. Four of Cups. Yeah. I think that if you've been feeling kind of like stuckness, like you can't enjoy yourself, that's been a lot, at least a lot, significant amount on you not seizing your opportunities for happiness and joy right now. You feel like it's easier to keep things the same. It's easier to just keep going. It's so-and-so said do it X ABC, so I'm doing it ABC, but it's giving me results that I don't like, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm paying attention to somebody else who isn't me and my heart and what I know for myself. A lot of times, 3838 is what I just saw. A lot of times, like, we want somebody to give us the permission or to say exactly what to do because we're terrified of making a mistake and stuff. And we don't have to be so perfectionist about everything in our life because there are so many elements that are out of our control anyhow. In fact, we don't even have any control. That in itself is an illusion. And the more things that you have to have in your control, the less power that you actually have over your own self to give yourself that sense of safety and security. Retreat yourself. The advice. Enjoy right now. Don't worry about what other people are doing, what other people are saying. If you need help with something, if you really do need help with something, get the help. Don't be putting it off. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take some things off your plate. Give yourself a break. If you feel like you can't, you can take 5 minutes. You could take 5 minutes. You go sit under a tree for 5 minutes and just like relax. You can go for a short walk around the block and just enjoy the day, the breeze. You can do that. Do something that's just for you and your wellness and your heart. And you can keep yourself stuck by not paying attention to what you need to keep things going the way that you think that they're supposed to be going. Careful with that. I say this to myself as much as to you. Overall outcome, 9 of Cups. We're feeling good about that. That's a good energy to end the reading on. Am I right? Yep, we're right. We're right. Come on. I feel like it's good. It's a good. Overall outcome. Being in balance. Letting go of the past, disappointments. Getting clear with what we want. Getting clear with what we need. Being honest with ourselves and taking care of ourselves. What's that going to bring us? It's the overall outcome. Healing. New hope. Yes. Awesome sauce. Tits out. Freedom. Expression. And this is Aquarius energy too. Wishes granted. Oh, 4 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Cups. So I feel like some new beginnings are on their way. Ace of Pentacles again. Okay, I'm gonna add that on there. There's some new beginnings on the way. Harmony, more harmony. It's going to take a lot of work, but if we focus on one thing at a time, we don't have to carry them all at once, you know? And, you know, but if we're excited about what we're doing, maybe it doesn't even feel like that hard of work. Maybe it's not even a burden. Maybe we're actually really glad and grateful for all of these things that we're carrying with us. Okay? We're going to be energized for what comes next. Home, friendship, harmony, a lot of yes. But it isn't always easy. I don't know really what else to say here. I'm going to see if there's a message. 9 of Cups. Some shit under the 9 of Cups. Overall, very, very positive reading. These energies that we're holding on to are staying right where we want them, huh? I guess, if we're holding on to them still. But we're looking. Let's be vigilant, let's be honest. Messages for the new moon. Tide. Ride the tide. Ride the tide. Do abide. In all good things, love does provide. What is yours? What is mine? But the video stopped. I'll just add this to the end of it. I don't know exactly what that message is meaning either. Maybe you can decode it for yourself. Leave a comment if you feel moved to share what you think of this reading. It seemed kind of contradictory in a lot of places. It didn't go the way that I was thinking it was going to go. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Bye.